Alright guys, so if you were watching the last video, I had to go grab my cart, and it's kind of a little hard to see, but back there's the purple, pink, I guess it's pink, unicorn, so everything came back to the area. It's a little lighter out so you can kind of see what I've been doing. I chopped down a bunch of trees, flattened some ground, just try to start making the area. We'll go out this way and I'll show you what the boundary is going to end up being. So I've decided that right here where the stack of wood is, I'm going straight back from here. And then you can see where the dirt stops and the grass grows there. All this area back here is going to get cleared out. And as you can see, I've got stacks of logs just kind of laying everywhere. And back there, I felled a few more trees so that you've got a clear shot at the mountainside. But that is going to be where the mine entrance is going to be, somewhere back here. And why it is that every time I come back this way, it seems like the wind picks up, I have no idea. So as you can see, there's literally no collision. You can walk right through things. The mine entrance is going to be back here somewhere. This is all rock, so I don't have to dig down anywhere. This is packed dirt, so I'd have to dig down here, but I can actually start the mine like right here, where it's just rock. I think I'm going to pull it down a little ways because this is kind of a grade. But I could start the mine entrance here, where it's already on rock. Because eventually, I'm going to be dealing with setting up the mine and digging for ores, because I plan on setting up a blacksmith shop. That's not for a little bit. So, what we're going to do right now is I need a second large cart, mainly to be able to haul some of these logs around and get them a bit more organized. So before I left the newbie village area and started venturing out, I made a few things in the public mine. And one of those things is a small anvil, and then I also made some small nails. We're going to need the nails. We can get rid of this, we can get rid of this, and we can get rid of this. Okay, and I want to grab mallet, because I don't know if I'm going to need it or not. But we're going to build another large cart. And if you open up crafting recipes, we type in cart, there's the large cart. So starting items, I need a plank and a small wheel axle. And then I'm going to need shafts, a yoke, small nails, and more planks. If I consult the wiki, it says I need 16 planks, 1 small wheel axle, 2 shafts, 4 small nails, 1 yoke, totaling 24 planks, 7 shafts, 4 small nails, and 1 yoke. Considering I've got all kinds of wood around, that's what we're going to do. We're going to start using the small wheel axle and the plank. Well, so we'll have to make it. Small wheel axle, and all I'm doing is just double clicking. I need a shaft and a small wheel to make this, and the small wheel, a plank and a shaft. So we do have a few shafts on here. I'm going to go ahead and grab those, make it a little quicker. I don't believe we have, oh, there's 2 small wheels here. So I can grab those, that'll make it even quicker. I don't have any planks. Okay, easy enough. So instead of activating the shovel, we're going to activate the hatchet. And just so you can see, hatchet is actually activated. And I'm going to take a log, and since it's activated, I'm going to right click on the log. Actually, we'll do this an easier way so you guys can see what's going on. I'll put the hatchet in the crafting window, and I'll put the logs in the crafting window. Okay, so this is going to make either wood beam or kindling. I don't want that. I actually want planks. Oh, that's right. I need my saw. Okay, so let's go back over here. I believe my saw is in here. Yep, there it is. Let's grab the saw. Oh, let's put. We don't need the pickaxes for the moment, so we'll put the pickaxes in there. That'll open up enough space for my saw. Or not. What else can I get rid of? Put the deed stake in there for now. That's not going to happen. We can put these two hatchets in there for now. I can put the shovel in there for now. Now, will it let me grab the saw? There we go. So now I have the saw. We'll put that in the crafting window. There we go. Now we can make planks. And we need 24 of them, but we don't need that many to start with. So let's bump that up. We'll make a few of these. And now the sound starts. Alright, let's open this back up. Okay, for the small wheel we need a plank and a shaft. We have both. So we can actually take the planks, put them in one side, the shafts, put them in another side, and right there's your small wheel. Well, since we already have two of those, we don't need that. So what we need, and then you'll need more shafts and more planks to be able to complete the wheel. So we're going to go back here. Small wheel axle is the next step. So we need small wheel and we need another shaft. Oh, come on. Okay, so we're going to take the small wheels. And there's the small wheel axle. So we're only going to want one of those. I'll try that again. There we go. This is an unfinished small wheel axle, so we'll put that one in the first one. And it says we need another small wheel. So we'll grab that one, put that there, and continue. And try it again. There we go. Now we have a small wheel axle. So we'll consult this again. Go back to the large cart. Between a small wheel axle and a plank, which we have both of. Actually, let's just move this out of the way if we can. Shrink her down a little bit. Okay, small wheel axle and a plank. We're going to start constructing large cart. And then from there, it's just adding everything else. There we go. Alright, now if I step back, see it's kind of a wonky, busted looking thing. But now I can pick it up and put it in here. Planks, shafts, nails, and a yoke. We have not made the yoke yet, but since we need to add several more planks, 15 to be exact, and I've got 7, we're just going to go ahead and get a bunch of them done. I don't know why it jumped out of there. Lots of failures. It's okay. This is one of those types of games that no penalty for failing. You just keep trying, and eventually you succeed. So while that's going on, if we switch over here, you see fine carpentry is raising. Carpentry's raising. My saw skill went up. The paving and axes was just because I moved, or I chopped down one tree so I can lock down, uh, or pack the dirt on that last tile, so I knew exactly where my end tile was going to be once I get that section done. Honestly did not take me that long, or this long, to make the first cart. It was pretty quick, actually. So I'm not sure why I'm failing so much, but that's okay. Oh, it could be because I have no stamina left. So once this one gets done, we'll give it a minute to bring the stamina back up. And it would actually go up faster if I had more food and water, but it goes up fast enough at the moment. we go. That's all the planks that we have so far. We still need 8 more. We need 2 shafts, so we'll go ahead and put 2 shafts in there. Get those dealt with. We need the nails. They're right there. We'll still have to make a yoke. And it keeps popping this back out. I don't know why. Oh, it doesn't need any more shafts, so let's switch that out and we'll grab the nails and put those in. Two more nails. We'll make some more planks, make a yoke, get those attached. If I can get these nails to attach. There's one. Let the stamina go back up a minute. So this is pretty much what Wurm is all about. Oh, okay, all the nails attached. Um, Basically, you have to micromanage everything. It's not just set it and forget it. You've got to actually go through and oh, there's the logs. Um, Tell it exactly what you want to do. Oh, I guess we need to make yoke. You can't just walk up to a tree and assume that just because you have a hatchet in your inventory, you're going to be able to. What is going on here? Too little material. Gotcha. Okay, easy enough. Let's okay, so let's go with the planks instead. We'll create those. Yeah, you can't just walk up to a tree and tell it to, or expect it to know that you want to chop it down, even though you have a hatchet in your inventory. You actually have to have the hatchet activated, and then click on the tree and tell it to chop it down. Because for all the game knows, even though you have the hatchet activated, you may just be wanting to forage for stuff or whatever. Let's see. So if you're not into games that have you doing a whole lot of mindless menu working and pop-ups and what, this is probably not your kind of game. But if you like having the satisfaction of knowing that you went through every single step of how to craft different things, cook different things, you actually worked all your skills up. There's no pay to win on this game. This is all, I mean, there's people that have been playing this game for years because they enjoy the challenge of being able to make everything on their own. And it is a little bit mind numbing It's difficult to get into to start with because there's no tutorial, there's no explaining anything. The best thing you have as an option is potentially YouTube, which is part of the reason why I'm putting the videos together so that there's at least something out there that shows the different things that you can do in the game. The toughest thing is finding a place to build your encampment, your village, your, you know, blacksmith shop, whatever. Um, Maybe you decide you don't want to craft anything, you want to be the person that everybody goes to get a horse, or and you've got a ranch set up and corrals, and you've tamed and bred a bunch of horses or whatever. That's your thing. You can do that as well. Um, Maybe all you want to do is build boats. People buy boats so that they can go out and go fishing, or they can sail to a different section of the map. We got three more. Then we'll grab some different logs and try for that yoke again. Oh, come on. There we go. Now we needs the yoke. So let's close this for a second. We're gonna go. We're gonna actually head. Let's see. Let's place. Right here. We're gonna place this on the ground. Just so that we're not grabbing the same logs. We'll go back over here and grab some fresh ones. That should be good. So let's put this in here with the saw. If I can find my saw. Right there. And we're going to try again for the yoke. There we go. Really? Contains too little material, huh? Oh, you're killing me. Oh, wow. Oh, because it created them already. Didn't even know that. Okay, so let's put this in here. We've only got to put one yoke on there. Poof. And there's the cart. And this doesn't have anything in it, but let's kill that window. We'll kill that window. So the cart's empty, but you can put crates or whatnot in it to hold more stuff. By itself, I believe they'll hold 100 kilograms, which is here. So I could literally put all of my inventory in there and still have a little bit of room left. Um, it actually looks like there's crates in here, but there's not. And as you can tell, like I said, there's no collisions. You can just walk through stuff, with the exception of fences. You can't walk through fences, but we'll get to that in a different video. Um, so the large cart, you can choose to unlock it to allow other people to go. I like to immediately go in, manage the permissions, and deny everybody, unless I've got a buddy who's um, going to use my stuff, or a guildmate, something along those lines, somebody that's in an alliance or something. And then you can actually manually add somebody by typing their name in here. But now it's locked. Nobody can use it. Nobody can drive it. Nobody can borrow it. Nobody can even open it to get the stuff inside. And then if you want to drag it around, it always faces behind you. Oh, and you can't walk through trees either. Sorry. Let's see, I can walk over here. I can stop. I can open this one up. Oh, wow. Camera's being buggy today. I can open this one up. And we can move these here. And then I can grab these logs and throw them in there. And it just grabbed a whole bunch of logs and put them on the cart. So now I can go up here. Oops. Apparently it's too heavy for me to drag. Yep. So what we'll do is we'll go here and we'll open this one back up again. And I'll take a couple of these out and put them here and see if it'll let me drag it now. Oh. Yeah, apparently I'm dragging the large cart. So, and apparently I'm not. Wish it would make up its mind. Still too heavy. So let's grab a few more. Oops. We'll put those over there. Why is it being like this? Oh, yeah, it's way overweight. Let's see if we can do it. Yeah, there we go. It's 371. Should be able to now. Yep. So I'll look into the specifics on amount of weight, but now I can bring them up here instead of trying to lug all those around by myself. And I can open this one up and take this stack and throw it in here. Now I have an empty cart again. Makes it a lot easier to move stuff around. And yes, you can hitch mules or horses or whatnot to it, but for now it's going to be used, since I don't have enough skill yet, it's going to be used to just transport stuff around while with me dragging it. And your inventory weight does actually count against how much you can push, pull, or drag. So keep that in mind. But now we have a large cart, a second one. So this one's got supplies on it. This one's going to be used to transport. And just as a recap, that area up there is going to end up being the mine. So by the time I do the next video, a bunch more of this is going to get cleared out, most likely. And I'm going to end up starting down here, working to that wood pile. I'll clear all this out and going all the way back to that mountain. I may leave some of this as a barrier and actually build back there, but at some point I got to flatten the land. Probably end up doing kind of a terrace style setup. Not sure yet. But I want to eventually get my blacksmith shop up and running. So there is your large cart tutorial. I have other things I need to take care of, so we'll see you guys in the next video.